Welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show. Sorry for the delay, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I got distracted playing with some turtles. So I am here with Tabitha Hooten, who has brought the boys with her today. I have one that's very exploratory. So Tabitha, can you introduce yourself and also introduce your team here?
Yes, Tabitha Hoopman, and I am the project lead for Turtle Survival Alliance, the North American Freshwater Turtle Research Group. And these are my boys. They are educational animals. We do have permits to house these guys. They are diamondback terrapins. So they are a native species here. They are actually one of the most unique species in all of North America. They are the only brackish water species to live in North America, and that includes Central America. They also have the longest range of any other turtle species.
So something that you're really bringing to the forefront, because obviously in Florida we hear a ton about sea turtles. I don't think I've heard a lot of conversation about brackish water turtles. I grew up living on Lake Wiley in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and we had our own Jan Angel turtle sanctuary that my mom ran out of our backyard, basically. And we were very familiar with freshwater kind of snorkel nosed turtles. So we've been in the turtle world my whole life, but this is my first encounter with a diamondback terrapin. And okay, so this one's our climber. He didn't want to stay in his box, so I've just been letting him like crawl around my chair, crawl around me because we want them to be comfortable and happy. But tell me what the collaboration is that's happening and how people can get involved in really educating themselves and protecting these creatures.
Yes, well, tomorrow night we have an event at Bold City Brewery, Drink Beer, Save Turtles, and it is an opportunity for us to showcase and highlight our conservation work here in Florida and highlight these guys and tell everybody about them. It's also an opportunity for us to spread awareness and to bring the community together to help the, the turtle conservation plight. And it's a huge fundraiser for our field efforts here. And we always take volunteers. We are a participatory science group. So we use community people, we use undergraduate research, strategic partnerships, and everyday people to come out. We teach them how to be field scientists and how to work with these turtles and help conserve them.
That's awesome. Okay, I know my mom's going to be planning a trip up here if she gets to be a field scientist. If you need a certified master naturalist on your team, I've got you covered.
Sure.
So one thing I want to talk about, obviously I'm so distracted here because I've got like a new little friend that's just so adventurous and I love him. But when I was looking at some of these photos and you have divers under the water and it looks like they're kind of gathering up turtles. So what are they doing? Because obviously when we see that in a photo, we're like, wait, what are you doing? Why aren't we just leaving them where they are?
So in Florida, we have two different types of studies that go on. The first is with these guys that you see, and we do a nesting study on these guys. So we don't go actively searching for these guys. We do get the females when they come up to nest and monitor the females nesting and their nesting sites. But we do have also what we call a springs population study. So we monitor 10 springs throughout Florida that we started back in 1995. We're actually celebrating 25 years.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. So we started in 1995, and what we do is we send a group of volunteers, and they go into the springs. They catch every turtle they can find. We bring them to a central area for processing, and by processing we mean we take morphometric data. So it's like going to the doctor for a health checkup.
Okay.
You go in and we take their heights, we take all sorts of measurements on their shells, we take their weights, we give them a microchip just like you would your cat or dog, and we actually notch their shells. So their shells are made of fibrin, which is the same as your fingernails, so we can give them special numbers. That way we can follow these turtles for years to come. We have turtles that we've been able to recapture 25 years later, and they were caught as full adults.
That's awesome.
In the beginning.
So, I mean, I know, again, like just as an animal lover, like we hear words like, capture and we're notching and we're doing things, but tell us the benefits of this and how safely it's done.
This is done very safely. We follow several guidelines and rules. Permitted only. We are permitted through FWC and FDEP to do this. We do it a few times a year, and we do this to monitor the populations. For example, with these guys, our data was able to help FWC see that the populations were declining, so we were able to get protections for these turtles.
So really life-changing research for this species in particular.
It is. Unfortunately, people don't realize turtles are now considered the most endangered vertebrate on the planet, even more than primates. So, yeah, it's one of those things where you see a lot of turtles and they look and appear common, but unfortunately they're species that are seeing declines in their populations. So we help that, and turtles are indicator species. So in effect, when we are seeing that they are healthy, their populations are healthy, we can tell that our springs are healthy and their environment's healthy.
You look like a little healthy, happy boy.
He
You're a
is
healthy,
definitely.
happy boy. The coloring is so beautiful on these, and I'm just so impressed with how social they are and how well behaved these boys are. So in terms of the event that's going on tomorrow, what kind of activations are going to be involved? Can people meet these celebrity boys? What could they expect?
They can meet these guys. Both of the boys will be there. We will also have TSA bringing some turtles from their center. So we will have some endangered turtles there for people to meet. And so you get to come out. Every pint or every glass of wine that is sold, Bold City generously donates $1 for each pint or glass of wine. And that goes for all of our conservation efforts in the field here. But you will get to meet not just the turtles. You'll meet several turtles. You'll meet people from Turtle Survival Alliance. You will also meet people from AAZK. And, of course, people from the brewery who help support our efforts.
Yeah, Bold City, they are always looking out for the community, always supporting their locals. So we absolutely love them over there. This one's just so curious. Again, like, that's probably the most distracted I've ever been in an interview because somebody gave me a turtle and I'm very excited. I just think it's great that, that you're doing so much, that they are healthy, they're getting to go and be educational, assistance with you. Tell me how you got into the turtle biz exactly.
I started personally in 2005. I was finishing up my undergraduate degree, and I was working under Eric Muncher, who was then a graduate student at University of North Florida. And for our senior year, we have to do a senior seminar or something of the like, and I did not want to do library research or data diving.
Right.
So I found this study and I started working on it, and I ended up actually this exact study with the diamondback terrapins. I started in 2005 under Dr. Butler and Eric Muncher. And then Eric told me, well, if you like this, I have another study. And I did not realize 20 years later I would still be loving turtles.
Still be wrangling turtles.
Still be wrangling turtles. Yeah, it's become a huge passion, and I love to share that passion and bring people in to understand and to help.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your passion with us. If people want to be involved in the event tomorrow, or if they want to take you up on becoming a field scientist with you, you know what? I'm going to let you crawl around the studio. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're trying to show you off. So if people want to get involved with you, or if they want to support you at the event tomorrow, what's the best thing for them to do?
They can look on turtlesurvival.org. The website is one way to reach me. You can email me. I believe I sent you my email address.
Yes.
That will be posted later. Email me, come out to the event, and I would love to talk to you and give you information on it. But yeah, I am pretty easily reachable.
Yes, I will make sure that everybody is linked up. All right. Listen. The talent is running off set here. I was like, I know, buddy. I was like, I don't know why I'm holding everything like a cat. I was like, all right, we're gonna get the talent back to their trailers, guys. I will make sure that you are linked up with Tabitha so that you can become a field scientist. The boys say, come out and support tomorrow, right? Right. We'll see you for a lot more River City Live tomorrow morning at 9:30. Bye.